I don't know if this has ever happened to any of you, but for a really long time, I thought that one of the biggest challenges in space exploration was the need of development of advanced aircraft and humans willing to be in space for a really long time. However, it wasn't until I got involved in space research that I realized that one of the biggest challenges, or some of the challenges in this field, can be small objects that often go unobserved or unnoticed by people. For example, we all know that space is filled with asteroids. These are really large rocks that often collide with each other, and as a result of these collisions, they fragmentize into smaller particles, often as small as 2 millimeters, which can seem harmless if you think about it. However, these particles travel at very high speeds, and at these speeds, they can impact a spacecraft and potentially damage the aircraft by either causing a gas leak or damaging any essential component. One of the bigger challenges or dangers of these micrometeorites is that these particles are so small that space crew or astronauts cannot see them coming towards them, and they cannot take any measurements against these. So we know this also because often spacecraft have returned to Earth, and once they are inspected, there have been signs of damage caused by these particles. Also, weather satellites are often damaged by these, and sorry, got a little, okay. So, all right, so if there were a way for space crew to know that they are going to be impacted by these tiny particles, they could take the necessary measurements to prevent the spacecraft from being impacted. So what my research group and I are doing is that we have had the opportunity to send an experiment to near space conditions. And what we did is that we incorporate small disc-shaped devices called piezoelectric sensors. And what these little sensors do is that they basically send a signal when they are impacted. And depending on the magnitude or how hard this impact is, we can determine whether it could be a danger for the space crew. Also, by using, and what we want to do with these sensors is that we would like to incorporate them in spacecraft, and that way space crew could know when they are being impacted, and it could also be another step to creating new materials, stronger materials to protect space crew, and this could ensure that we travel longer distance and could break down some of the barriers in the fields of space exploration and go to places we have not been before while ensuring the safety of the space crew.